Zimbabwe International Trade Fair goes a long way in showcasing strides made by local and international companies in adapting to today's market demands. But for the local market to be more attractive as an investment destination and be a suitable environment for trade, power challenges have to be put to bed. Andile Chuma has this report.
At the end of it all, the country must have adequate power supply. The Hwange Unit 7 and Hwange Unit 8 was a big boost for the country as it lifted most of the burden. But the situation has not been made easy by reduced water levels at Kariba. This has meant that the country has not been able to generate enough, with peak demand at 1,800 megawatts. But authorities are aware the time is now to go big on renewable energy.
When we say universal access to modern energy, you will have to then talk to the statistics of where are we with regards to access. As of 2022, during the census, we picked up that we had reached about 62% access to modern energy based on the census, which was done door to door. And part of that was coming from renewable energy. And that 62%, it leaves us with about 38%, which is still a huge number, which doesn't have access to modern energy. So our role as government is to ensure that we accelerate and have that access achieved.
Already, Zimbabwe has signed a number of agreements with investors, with some projects still at their infancy. Will the country deliver?
But we expect that it will change the lives of people. How? First, from an energy security point of view, gas to power is one of the fastest and easiest to do. And it is very good, especially gas as a transition fuel. It is one of the areas where we are looking at potentially bringing in an additional 2,000 megawatts in the next 4 to 5 years after the full gas exploration has been done. So we are seeing a lot of opportunity for clean energy. We are also seeing a lot of opportunity from an issue of oil, but with oil it will need to be refined, and also the need for building up of a refinery.
A well-functioning economy will need an energy mix to ensure that the industry is not constantly disrupted. The discovery of lithium in the economy will also be critical as the country tries to fulfill its potential.
Investors towards energy, mainly renewable energy, because of these relaxations which have happened. I think the PS spoke to the issues of constricted generation at Kariba. It's really a challenge to us. It's a capacity which is there at 1,050 megawatts, but we are barely doing 300 because of the water situation in Kariba. This calls for other initiatives where we can roll out solar energy, which we can then use Kariba as a storage. During the day, we use our solar power plants and we don't draw water from Kariba, and then at night we can then draw water from Kariba. That should see us having a sustainable energy supply as a country. The country has got a vast potential in terms of renewable energy and solar PV in particular. We've got about 109 gigawatt potential in solar PV, and in solar CSP, we've got an estimated capacity of about 40 gigawatts, and wind, we've got another capacity of about 40 gigawatts, which is there. So we need, as a country, to focus on this.
As the ZITF 2024 progresses, with the first 3 days focusing on business, energy will be an issue that authorities need to answer with confidence. For ZTN Prime, I'm Andile Chuma.
Konapo, Ipapo pa ZTN Prime, DSTV channel 294, the place to be.